back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you another news and update coming from Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. He posted on his official X handle and he said, the intel coming from the terrorist Nigerian army is that the Nigeria terrorist government and Nigerian army are sending 2 suicide bombers to Finland to look for Simon Ekpa. Zoo Caliphate and their master Britain's desperation is what that will end them. It will be their end. Their desperation to make sure Nigeria remains one. Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa posted this on his official X handle, and there's some doubting Tomons and the Sabon TKs, friend and smiling slaves in that British backward business empire are doubting it. They don't know the length that the length Zoo Fulani Caliphate can go to make sure Nigeria remains one. And they don't know that Britain is ready to support them. British government is ready to support them to make sure that their business empire remains one and the masses keep suffering in it without minding the sufferings, without minding anything. That is what they don't know. You people are doubting it. They want Nigeria to remain one for them, for British want Nigeria to remain one for them to remain one for them to continue stealing all the natural resources, building their own country while you keep selling your land, selling off your shop, selling whatever you have to apply for their visa that they will deny you. Biafra Prime Minister is telling you the intel he just received, and some of you are doubting it. Are you doubting it that they don't want Nigeria to remain one, that they are not doing everything to make sure Nigeria remains one? Or are you doubting it that they are not panicking and they're coming to Southeast to make sure that our people don't talk about freedom, or is it in that contraption? How do you people even reason? You will see suffering and smiling slaves within the like this. You will not see any flesh. Because of suffering, the whole flesh also see they will be doubting somebody telling you. The land those caliphate can go to make sure Nigeria remain one, and you continue suffering. They will keep impoverishing the masses for you to remain in that backward British business empire. You people are doubting what we are doing to exit that contraption because you people, suffering has mastered you people. Well, I will continue with this very update, but before I do that, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. So we must continue here. Biafra Prime Minister said the intel coming from the terrorist Nigeria army is that the Nigeria terrorist government and the Nigerian army are sending 2 suicide bombers to Finland to look for Simon Ekpa. I laugh at them. You have proven to be a terrorist state, and we are patiently waiting for you. I am more close to you than you can ever imagine. I challenge you both to fly to Finland with explosives and see what will happen to you. The month of April is here. Come to Finland and see what will happen. Go and ask those who tried it last year. You will all be captured even before you enter Finland. Biafra declaration will be on the 2nd of December 2024, and no amount of threat will stop it. As you are planning against Simon Ekpa and Biafra, we are planning our defense too. We hold on to this mantle until declaration and beyond. I will be the end of the evil and the terrorists in Nigeria. Okay, this is coming from Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, the good guy himself, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Eza. The oppressors and the enemies of Biafra are panicking because Biafrans have showed how serious and ready they are to exit that contraption. So they are playing all their cards to see if anyone will walk. None will walk because Chukwu Biama is in charge. He's the captain of this very ship and this very train. He is in charge. This train is moving with speed. This government is our government, and there is nothing they can do about it. Chukwu Biama preserved Biafra Prime Minister to hold on to this very mantle, knowing fully well that the criminal agitators have already planned to sell the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Hamadike. He preserved Biafra Prime Minister. And after selling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to the oppressors, they thought they have succeeded in cleaning the struggle. Chukwu Biama said, no one can say yes when I have not said yes and it comes to pass. And no one can say no when I have not said no and it comes to pass. They saw that Biafra Prime Minister is an obstacle that cannot allow them drop this very mantle for the oppressors and the enemies of Biafra to trample on it. He picked it up. They started pushing lies and propaganda. And the blackmails, did they work? No. Look how far we have gone. Now the oppressors and the Fulani Caliphate and their master Britain, seeing that their evil plan, kidnapping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, did not stop Biafra agitation. Now they are planning another one. But they don't know that we are a million miles ahead of them. That is what they don't know. Biafra Prime Minister Abiyahi Gwegwuregu, he saw what they did to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, how he was betrayed by those that claimed to be working with him or those that he was working with. Yo kwadora hang. Onyo jisunu. Ga dibia niile unu na-aga ga agba na aja zụọ na ezigbo nnama gbara agba nwere unu na like eze nnama ndị Fulani ndị ampiara ga zụrụ nke unu ga agba aja jụọ na onye wo Simon Ekpa. He told you people. Biafra Prime Minister is million miles ahead of the oppressors. British came out openly and declared Nigeria an Islamic state. Just imagine that. You see why I said that they are playing all their cards to see if anyone will walk. All these years, they forced us into an Islamic state with 100 years amalgamation without us knowing. And they keep spitting their Islamic laws and everything in Nigeria. And some people say, oh, Nigeria is not an Islamic state. Without you knowing that Nigeria is an Islamic state. And you were forced into an Islamic state without you knowing. When they saw how ready and serious we are to exit that contraption, they quickly came out and said, oh, Nigeria is an Islamic state, thinking that, oh, they are drawing the attention of other Muslim countries so that they can say, oh, Nigeria is one of us, so we must help them. Not this time. It will not work. It will not work. You don't know that declaring Nigeria an Islamic state is to buy supporters. To buy, no, not even buying, to invite the other Islamic state. Oh, when it's happening, you push to help Nigeria. Nigeria is an Islamic state. Well, Biafra Prime Minister Sunu ga John Denke did last year. Otuhashe Gabide. You push to ask those that were sent last year. We know that this is not just only Zoo Caliphate and their master Britain. Those fools in Biafra land are also with them. That is how they connived with them to kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It's not only Fulani Caliphate. Those fools in Biafra land need Red Drakanono because they are part of all these evil plans against their own people. Not that we are the most hated tribe in that zoo. We were forced into an Islamic state with 100 years amalgamation without us knowing. And now we want to exit. We endured all the killings and unnecessary unprovoked killings and humiliation, the marginalization in our own land by Nigeria government and their killers in army uniform for 110 years. Now we want to exit. They turned our call for freedom to war. Biafra was in existence before that contraption. We were never meant to be in that contraption. Unity is not by force. Unity is not and can never be by force. Go your way, let me go my way. Is that a problem? No. Go your way, let me go my way. You hate me with passion. So why are you doing everything to make sure I remain in a particular place with you? I don't want to be in a place with you because I know that you hate me with passion. You are not forcing me to be in that place with you because you love me. Rather, you want me to be there for you to keep oppressing me, for you to keep killing my people, for you to continue humiliating and intimidating my own people. Not that they want us to be in Nigeria because they love us. And those of you doubting this very intel, is it that you people don't know what they can do? It's not that they can win this very war. They can't. But they can go to any length to make sure you don't talk about freedom. To silence anyone talking about freedom. But Chukwu Okike Abịama will keep disappointing them. Because he's with us. He have a reason preserving Biafra Prime Minister. Chukwu Okike Abịama ma ihe o mere ho ji join ya Ohamadike ha kpọ ya mgbe the free. After they sold him, Chukwu Okike Abịama said, now it's time for you to pick this very mantle. Carry on. Let me show those that I created that I'm in charge. And this project is my project. No man born of a woman can stop my project. And those that try to stop it, I will disgrace them. And he is disgracing them. Nigeria broke international law up to date. Have you heard any country making any or talking about it? No, because they are benefiting. They don't want to talk because what makes Nigeria what it is from Southeast. If it's in other states or other places, they would have pushed us out a long time ago. They would have pushed us out. But due to other international communities are benefiting from our own natural resources, from our own mineral resources, they don't want to talk about Nigeria breaking international law. Because when they talk, oh, we'll remove your pipe. I just pity those of you doubting this very intel. Chukwu Okike Abiama will keep disappointing them. What they don't know is bigger than them. And what they don't know is that we are a million miles ahead of them. Biafra Prime Minister Mataiti Sehanine. And the caliphate, the Fulani, is thinking that what worked for them 1967 will work for them now, this 2024. Is how for you to see how backward they are. That is why they were telling us, oh, you have forgotten what happened 1967, 1970. Nothing happened. Our fathers, our heroes fought. Complete 3 years without any support. But Nigeria, Britain lobbied a lot of international communities. US, France, other countries that helped them. To the extent they even lobbied African countries. Cameroon helped them through food blockade. Cameroon helped Fulani and their master Britain to starve and kill millions of Biafrans during 1967-1970 through food blockade. There was nobody, they did not win Biafra. Rather, they said it's no victory, no vanquish. Cameroon used food blockade, help Nigeria and the Britain starve millions of Biafrans to death. And upon that, our heroes and our fathers stood for 3 whole years, fighting without any help. And I'm happy that Finland is not like Britain and can never be. It's a country that loves freedom. And I'm very sure that Finland is a country that can never support oppressors or Nigeria enslaving people in their own land. That is why they are panicking. If Nigeria is, why are they panicking? Why not conduct a referendum, let people exit? It's not by force to be in your Nigeria. Lugard that forced us into that amalgamation stated that after 100 years, any group or tribe that wants to exit Nigeria, they are free to do so. Even their colonial master said it. It's in the amalgamation that forced us into that Islamic state called Nigeria. Lugard stated that after 100 years, any group or tribe that wants to exit, they are free to do so. Maybe they never believed that Biafrans will endure the humiliation and the unnecessary and provoked killings. They thought we will move, they will go to war again, and they will use the opportunity to kill more millions of Biafrans. But Chukwu Okike Abiama disappointed them. 100 years has passed, toppled with 1 year or 10 years, a century and a decade. Can you imagine that? So how come it's by force to be in Nigeria? When Lugard, British Lugard said, after 100 years you're free to leave. Because unity is not by force. Or they believe by then they must have stolen enough that they will no longer care to remain in Nigeria. But look at them, they are still there. Greediness will not allow Britain, let those that want freedom go. But Chukwu Okike Abiama, they will disappoint them. And at the same time, make sure that Britain, Chukwu Okike Abiama ga kuzhiri ha bita lesson. And ona ha emena. Ndị isi ala na azọ side nke ha nwa ebe ha ga na-egbu push ndị mmadụ aka n'ụkwụ. Ebe ha ga na-eme practice their own law. Na Britain. Onwebe ihe ha hụrụ. Nke a ka wu mbido. They are scared of Biafra because they know that Biafra is light. They know that Biafra will bring light into Africa. They said they don't know what Biafrans will do with their vast economy. That is why they are panicking and doing everything to make sure nobody talks about Biafra. They are aware that Biafra is light. That is why they are scared of Biafra. So that is it, Biafrans. I will stop here. Biafra Prime Minister Chukwu Okike Abiama is with you. There is nothing the enemies, the oppressors, and Britain can do. Chukwu Okike Abiama is in charge. God, gods, our ancestors, heroes, heroines, and the universe choose you to liberate Biafrans. Since they thought, kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu is the only way they can stop Biafra, Chukwu Okike Abiama disappointed them. Biafra Prime Minister, they made you a terror over all your enemies. There is nothing any human can do about it, no matter their evil plans by almost fall. Almost fall. Fear not. They are failures already. Biafra is here. That is why they are panicking. So Biafra Prime Minister, you are called and chosen by the Most High. And that is why every plot of the enemies will and keep failing before they even plan of carrying it out. They will be wondering, how did you get to know this? Chukwu Okike Abiama is in charge. So that is it, Biafrans. This update is coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, as you saw on the screen. He posted this to let them know that Biafrans and Biafra Prime Minister are a million miles ahead of them. There is nothing they can do to stop Biafra. They are playing their last card at the end. They will regret their actions. We told them, Amadika told them, go your way, let me go my way. We are not living because we hate anybody. We are living to preserve our lives. And we'll still be good neighbors, do business together. They said, no. Oh, we want to oppress you. We want you to remain under our cage forever. Chukwu Kikabiama said, look at these people. You want to cage my own children in the land that I blessed for them. Okay. Chukwu Kikabiama will deal with them. And he's already dealing with them. So that is it, dear friends. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share. Like, leave your comments at the comment section. Always put Biafra Prime Minister in your prayers. Put our gallant men in your prayers. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Call on Chukwu Kikabiama to guide and protect PM and our gallant men on ground doing the needful. Thank you all. Don't forget to share. Like, leave your comments at the comment section. Share this very news so that the world keeps seeing the atrocities and the evil of Nigeria government and their master Britain against indigenous people of Biafra that ask for nothing but freedom. Freedom is every human's fundamental right. We are taking our freedom. Freedom is not being given. It's being taken. Since they said we'll not have freedom peacefully, we are taking it. And we'll stop at nothing until we get to our destination. Thank you all.